Sounds like you worked out at quarterback today.
Yeah, all camp we've been kind of working a little bit after media day actually kind of started a little bit. Been playing quarterback, been playing a little bit of H-back too on the offensive side. It's been fun. So,
what do you expect your role to be on that side of the ball this year?
I think it just depends on the game and how the game's going. Like I've said all along, we'll have a little package for it. Right now we're just trying out a bunch of things, see what works best, and I'm sure there'll be a short yardage situation. So,
how do you split your time? Is it divided by sessions, or do you go days with offense, days with defense?
It kind of depends. I go to practice and meetings every day, and they tell me what I'm doing. I've gotten a lot of reps at linebacker, but I've also been getting quite a few reps at quarterback and some other positions too as well. So,
when you've been doing the quarterback reps, has that been a Joel Lanning specific package, or have you just been running?
I've just been kind of running just like quarterback runs. Nothing specific yet. Like I said, that'll kind of depend on the game and stuff like that. But I've just been kind of doing quarterback runs. I've been throwing a little bit too, so it's been like normal offense.
How is your conditioning so far? I guess dealing with all that, because I know there's talk about you pretty much playing both sides.
Yeah, honestly, my conditioning is probably 20 times better than what I've been in the past. Quarterback, you kind of hand the ball off, throw it, or run it, pretty easy. When I'm on the defensive side, I'm running everywhere. I think just on that part of it, I've just been running everywhere and getting in better shape, so then when I go over to that side of the ball, I feel fresh and I'm ready to go, so.
Is there anything you did to kind of prepare your body for, just the exhaustion you may be going through this season?
We kind of, all summer, we kind of had a little thing going, they were trying to take care of me pretty well in the training room,
Sure.
Get my body right and stuff like that. So, we've been preparing for it for a while, and just trying to stay healthy, just as a team is too, we're trying to keep this team as healthy as possible into that first week. So, they've been doing very well with it, ice tubs after practice, stretching, little things like that. So,
do you like this whole idea of kind of bouncing around so many different spots?
yeah, it's fun. It keeps you on your toes all the time, I'll tell you that.
From the mental aspect, how are you able to kind of keep everything straight?
I feel fine. I'm honestly, I still remember the offense quite a bit, from last year. They put in a few new things, that I had to learn, but nothing crazy. So I really wasn't worried about the offense, because I still had those plays in my head. The mental part of it for the defense is kind of, tricky a little bit, trying to figure that stuff out still a little bit, but I have a good hang of it now. I'm starting to, play fast and instead of just starting to react to things and what I'm seeing. So it hasn't been crazy on me mentally, but I'm sure maybe during the season it might pick up a little bit more,
So every day you kind of walk into the meeting room and they say, "No, today linebacker, today quarterback."
Well, there's series, where I'll be with the defense, series where I'll be with the offense, little things like that. They'll tell me, hey, we're going to use you for certain things here and there. So, like the goal line packages or goal line situations that we've been doing, I've been running quarterback and stuff like that. So,
does it ever strike you just how rare the situation is, that you're attempting here?
Sometimes it just honestly, in the game, it's just making me think, I gotta be ready for everything. I never know when my name's going to be called, to be honest. So,
Have you thought about what the challenge will be in a game, switching from both? Say they need to talk to you after defensive series? Or
yeah, I'm sure. We haven't really thought about that yet, but I'm sure I'll have someone, with me talking to me on the defensive side, offensive side too, what they're thinking and stuff like that. Haven't really got to that part of it yet, but I'm sure there's going to be someone trying to follow me, and tell me what's going on. So.
When it comes to pass coverage, how much does it help that you have experience at quarterback and learning routes and all that stuff?
Kind of helps me, kind of doesn't. As a quarterback, you're kind of looking at certain things. As a linebacker, I only have to know what my part is. As a quarterback, you see one thing and you got to move to the other side of the ball, based on the coverage and stuff like that. So as a Mike, I'm just kind of doing my responsibility. If I have to stay inside of 3, I'm staying inside of 3 the whole time. That's my responsibility. If I do my part, I'm expecting the other 10 to do their job. So, it kind of helps you a little bit, kind of doesn't help you, but, it's just preparing me for both sides of the ball. It's the knowledge of both sides is really good too as well. So,
who's winning the battle for number 7?
Honestly, I have no idea. That's up to Coach Campbell's decision. He said he'd make a decision at the end of camp, so hopefully he gives it to the senior.